Hello traders, my name is Plamen, and today again we are gonna take a look at our weekly forecast, what to expect for the upcoming week for the currency pairs that we are looking at and the gold. Again, we are gonna start with the news, so without further ado, let's begin. This week, as you can see, today there are not a lot of news, only the President Lagarde will speak. Tomorrow there will be the RBA meeting minutes and the core CPI for the Canadian dollar and the building permits for the US dollar. These are the most important news for Tuesday. On Wednesday it's gonna be the CPI for the pound and for the euro. These two news can bring some very huge movements on the markets. We are gonna see when we take some trades, we are gonna close the trades before these news come out. So if we have some trades after the news, we are gonna enter 1 hour, at least 1 hour after the news came out. On Thursday it's gonna be the CPI for the New Zealand dollar and also the initial jobless claims, the Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index and the existing home sales. These movements also can bring some movements. And on Friday there's gonna be the retail sales for the British pound and the composite PMI, manufacturing PMI and the service and PMI. Probably there's gonna be some very good movements with the currency pairs with the British pound on Friday. And now let's move to the currency pairs to see what to expect for the upcoming week. Again, we are starting with euro dollar. On the daily time frame, we can see the clear impulse wave and the retracement. Now, what is the possibilities to happen after this impulse wave, the retracement? The impulse wave is the same as the 4-hour time frame, and there are two options here. The first option is the price to push back from this swing level, this high over here, and to make a consecutive point on the trend line and to see new bullish movement. The second option is if it breaks the swing level and the trend line. Here, down here, we have 2 points of interest, which are very good. We like this one much better because it will match with the daily trend line. So there is a chance the price to break the swing level and the trend line and to reach the very strong daily trend line to see a pushback from one of the point of interest and to see a new bullish movement. This is what we think for the euro dollar. We don't see anything for sell positions right now. Pound to US dollar is almost the same. We can see that the price has made a very strong movement and now it's kind of range on the weekly time frame. On the daily time frame, we can see that it has broken this high over here. And there are two chances that we see here. They are also on the 4-hour. Here we have a demand zone which is on 1 hour. And now the price is breaking this point, this 4-hour trend line. There are two options here. We can see a false breakout, a fake out, I mean, and to see some pushback from the demand zone. Or the second option is to see a pushback from this point of interest, which is exactly the same with the euro dollar, and it will match again because of the correlation with euro dollar. You can see this one, which is on the weekly level. So we think this one is much more likely to happen. So we have to wait. We don't see anything for sell positions right now. If the price breaks this point of interest and see a retracement, a retest, probably after that is gonna be some movements downwards. On euro to Japanese yen, we can see a clear impulse wave from last week, and now it is not over yet. We think that on the 4-hour time frame, the impulse wave is pretty much the same. and there is a possibility the price to make some retracement to make a consecutive point on the daily trend line and to see a new bullish movement, because we think after this huge impulse wave the price probably will reach the monthly level, which is around 140, 150. On pound to Japanese yen, it is exactly the same, a clear impulse wave, a small retracement, and now we have a new impulse wave. On the 4-hour time frame, there is a chance the price to make some deeper retracement on this impulse wave to reach the demand zone, which is over here, and then to see a new bullish movement, pretty much as the euro yen. This is what we think. We don't see anything for sell positions right now because the price is making a higher highs and higher lows. Euro to Australian dollar, there are two options here. On the daily time frame, we can see that the price after this impulse wave started to make some retracement, but now it come back. Now this retracement, we are still expecting it to reach this daily trend line to make a retracement to the Fibonacci levels and to the daily trend line, and then to see a new bullish impulse wave. But on the 4-hour time frame, our analysis is that here on this candle we have a very good point of interest, and there is a chance the price first to go a little bit higher to touch this point of interest, and then to see the bearish movement. After that we can see some candlestick formations and new long positions here. This is for the Euro Australian dollar. Pound to Australian dollar, it is not the same here. On the daily time frame, there is still a chance that the price will push back from this daily trend line, and here if this candle closes a little bit higher, there is gonna be some long positions. We see here that there is a divergency. It is not going well for now, so there is a chance the price to make some down movement as well. On the 4-hour time frame, even on 1-hour time frame, here we have grabbed liquidity and break of structure, and now the price is going to this 1-hour point of interest, which can match with the daily trend line, and from here to see some good movement, some long position to this highs over here. The second option is the price to break this point of interest, because it is on 1 hour, it's not that strong that on the 4-hour, and to reach the demand zone and the daily level, and then to see the new bullish impulse wave. These are the two options that we see for the pound to Australian dollar. Euro to New Zealand dollar, well, here we have some bullish movement, as you see from the daily time frame. We can see the clear impulse wave. Here we had some retracement, but the price is going up still, so this is one huge impulse wave. Now some retracement is expected, and we here see that now the price has an impulse wave, a retracement, and now it broke the previous high, so clearly this currency pairs is moving up. There is nothing clear yet. Probably we can use some Fibonacci, but we don't know if here is the end of the impulse wave. If it goes a little bit higher, something like this, and from here to make a retracement, probably it's gonna be some trend line here, and the price will reach this new trend line, and there is a chance the price to go up. But nothing clear for now. We don't know if this impulse wave has over, so we are waiting. Pound to New Zealand dollar is pretty much like the pound to Australian dollar. There is a chance the price, we can see on the higher time frames, that the price already has made an impulse wave. Now there is a chance to see a pushback from the levels of Fibonacci, and there is a chance on the smaller time frames to see some movement up to reach this point of interest, then to make some down movement to the trend line and to see some pushback from this low over here, or even with the trend line, from the trend line, because this is a very strong trend line. We can see this trend line, it has 4 points already, so there is a chance to make a new consecutive point on the trend line and to see new bullish movement. Go to US dollar. When we take a look at the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we have a new down impulse wave, new bearish impulse wave. These 3 candles is showing us clearly the impulse wave, and now the price is making a retracement. We are gonna wait here the price to make some more movement up, and then to see a new bearish movement, the retracement to continue probably to some of the levels of Fibonacci, and then to see a new bearish movement, which is gonna be probably to this point of interest on the 4-hour time frame. But also there is a chance, if here the price is making a new bullish impulse wave, there is a chance the price to reach this point of interest, to break level 78, a retracement, a new bullish movement to the monthly level. So guys, this was for today's video. I hope you like it. If you do, hit the like button, share this video with your friends so more people can reach our analysis. And thank you for watching. See you next week. Bye bye.